If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Murray throwing on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted. He's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves.
He is in. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. Woo! And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Murray now off the bootleg. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a 1st down. Now give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to.
And he'll take it on in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, Condors. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Condors will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. He'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The extra point is up and through, and the Condors will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, Murray on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion right. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Condors. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Condors force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. They'll try the right side this time. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. Plenty of scoring already. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The tight end going in motion to the left. Now a give up the middle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. To throw again is Murray. Throw on the run is complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Throwing again is Murray. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Condors. The extra point is good. And the Condors add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Rams. The PAT, up and good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Condors. The extra point is good. And the Condors are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your...
And for the 3rd time, and now he loses the football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. The extra point, up and good. And the Rams back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one complete right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last.
And he's in! Touchdown, Condors! They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Condors tack on one more to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. First down throw for Murray. That one taken in. Touchdown, Condors. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Condors are able to extend the lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
A run now on 2nd down. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Are able to convert on 3rd and 2. A first down there on a pickup of 17. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go with him again. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss
to the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Rams. No problem there on the extra point. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Right back to him on first down. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They bring the tight end in motion. He's got room to the 45. 20, 15. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. The extra point is up and through. And the Condors will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
So, no shortage of options.
Third quarter of play with the score.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On target to Williams. He's got it. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a running play. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with their running back. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking him down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Rams. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Murray. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Throwing Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure if they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure if they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0.